What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about potential Sifu DLC. So this was music to my ears. Now, it depends on, or I guess this is going to vary depending on what they actually mean, right? Because it could be, are we talking about cosmetics? Are we talking about additional, like, story things? We'll have to see exactly how it goes. And honestly, I want to look at Kana Bridge of Spirit as a good comparison as of right now, right? But basically, they were just asked, the marketing manager Felix was asked about the possibility of DLC and also whether it will receive some kind of multiplayer. I don't know why that was even a thought that could happen, but these are gaming journalists. And then he basically said, Sifu will remain single player only. We are an independent studio with limited means, and we wanted the team to focus on creating an immersive and distinctive single player experience. We do have additional content planned for post-launch, though, and that was it. Now, I mean, DLC, downloadable content, post-launch content, that is what it is. Again, though, okay, well, again, do you mean like cosmetics? Do you mean like an event, like a time of the year, like you're gonna have Valentine's Day, so that you're gonna have the bar, or the second level of the game, you're gonna have like Valentine's Day cards on the counters. Like, what exactly do you mean, or do you literally mean a new level? Now, I personally think, considering this game is broken down into very distinct 5 locations, 5 levels, 5 final bosses, and then you have different areas that you go through, and you fight kind of mini bosses throughout, right? Like that, I think it works perfectly to then introduce additional story, literal story DLC. The reason I brought in Kana was because this was also something I actually covered this on my channel back in September or August, in that game was said to have post-launch content as well. Now, to my knowledge, we haven't gotten that yet. At least we haven't gotten distinct, very big things. Now, I think Kana was a more challenge-based thing. A thing that Kana Bridge of Spirits did really well throughout it is that they would have kind of like time trials where you would have to defeat certain enemies, and sometimes there'd be limitations to what you were able to use. In fact, they played around with that quite a lot for the final boss. So I thought a game like that, maybe to do like a time trial thing, have like a challenge trial, in the main menu underneath, story mode or whatever, I think that would make a lot of sense. So, it hasn't happened yet, and so I guess another reason I bring it in too, right, is maybe don't expect this right away. This is not something that I think is going to happen next week or even next month. This is probably going to be something that takes a while. We know that the physical edition of Sifu comes out in May, I think the first week of May, so we got a couple months until anybody who wants to play it, physically, maybe they don't want to get it right now and they'll get it physically later, they are going to be able to play it. But I do think this is going to be a little longer down the line that we're going to get this. But I'm definitely rooting for single player, like actual, meaty. The story, let's be real, is like negligible. Let's just get a new area, get a new location, get a new final boss, and honestly, because that's one thing that really these levels take maybe 20 to 40 minutes, depending on how good you are. You could maybe say, well, maybe it's a little short, but also you're supposed to replay it and get the best age possible. I will say maybe DLC, where do you put that in line with the 5? Because if you have it on your own and you start from age 20 and you just go, the odds of you not failing at it are pretty high. So maybe the goal is to now do 6 levels in a row, right? Something like that. Or you could add on, like I said, for Kana, you could do time trial. Maybe now you do slap a timer on there and you have to be able to beat these levels in a certain time period. Or maybe you have to keep your age under a certain number. Like, there's definitely things that are non-story that you could do, and actually they would make a lot of sense and they would probably be fun and they would work. But I would just, more content, more Sifu game, I would take that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure, as always, you guys are subscribed to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. If you want to follow me anywhere else, my Twitter, my second YouTube channel, our Patreon and YouTube memberships, all the links for those are in the description below. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope to see you all on the next video.